What if the most powerful story of identity, motherhood, and rebellion wasn't fiction, but lived truth? In 2023, Taali dropped on Geo Cinema, and it didn't just make noise, it made history. This is the story of Sri Gauri Sawant, India's first transgender activist to petition for adoption rights, to fight for legal recognition of the third gender, and to redefine what it means to be a mother. But Taali isn't just a biopic, it's a mirror, a challenge, a question. What does it cost to be seen as human? Sushmita Sen plays Gauri Sawant. And her performance, it's the emotional backbone of the series. She didn't just act, she transformed. She altered her voice, her posture, her rhythm. She dubbed every line herself, including scenes where she portrayed Ganesh, Gauri's pre-transition identity. To sound more masculine, she deepened her tone and strained her vocal cords, sometimes to the point of physical pain. "I didn't want to act. I wanted to understand," she said. And she did all this while recovering from a heart attack in early 2023. She returned to set just weeks later, completing dubbing and promotional shoots with quiet resilience. Critics praised her performance as clap-worthy, emotionally honest, and the glue that holds the series together. Koi Moy called her a force to reckon with. NDTV, however, gave the series 2.5 stars, saying, "No matter how good Sushmita Sen is, authenticity is a tough ask." Some argue the role should have gone to a real transgender actor. Others felt the series reduced Gauri to a symbol, rather than showing her as a complex, breathing human being. End quote. Directed by Ravi Jadhav, known for Natarang and Balak Balak. The series spans 6 episodes. It begins with a Supreme Court verdict and flashes back to Ganesh's childhood, his desire to become a mother, his rejection, his escape, and his rebirth as Gauri. Unknown fact, Gauri's real-life daughter was rescued from sex trafficking. She adopted her after the child's mother died of AIDS. This moment is recreated in Taali with haunting tenderness. Another detail, Sushmita's own daughter, Renee, contributed a voiceover to the series, singing the Mahangrityanjaya mantra that plays during Gauri's transformation. The production designed by Flo Fajurli captures Mumbai's chaos and intimacy. Costume designer Ain Dov Torp uses fabric as metaphor. Gauri saris evolve from muted tones to bold reds, mirroring her journey from invisibility to defiance. But let's talk about the flaws. Critics say the series plays it safe. It sanitizes the trauma. It avoids the raw, messy truths of transgender life in India. The flashbacks are jarring. The pacing is uneven. And the narrative sometimes feels like a checklist, not a lived experience. Even with Sushmita's powerful performance, the series struggles to fully capture the complexity of Gauri's activism, her rage, her contradictions. So why should you watch Taali? Because it's not just about Gauri. It's about every person who's been told they don't belong. It's about motherhood beyond biology. It's about identity beyond binaries. And because even with its flaws, Taali dares to tell a story most filmmakers wouldn't touch. Key takeaways. Sushmita Sen delivers a career-defining performance, using her own voice and body to portray Gauri's transformation. The series is based on real activism that changed Indian law. It's imperfect, but important. It opens the door for more stories from the margins. So next time you hear the word Taali, don't think applause. Think resistance. Think recognition. Think revolution. This is Taali, and it's not just a series. It's a beginning.